What's up, America? Tony from the Real American Outdoors here, and today we're going to be doing an oil change on my 2011 Chevy Silverado 1500. Alright, so obviously we're doing this on my 2011 Chevy Silverado, but you can do this on any 5.3 liter engine for any GM product. But obviously make sure you check your manufacturer to make sure you put in the correct oil and the correct filter, but this video will be used for all those vehicles. Alright, we'll quickly go through what you need to complete the oil change. We'll just go from left to right. So starting on the left, you can see we have our oil drain pan and our funnel, which will be used for taking the oil out and putting the new oil in. Then we have our jack stands and our jack if you need it. We're not going to be using it for this case, but depending on your setup, you might want to use it. Then we also have our oil. We're using 5W30 full synthetic. Then we have our oil filter. Doesn't matter what oil filter you use as long as you get the one that fits. And then right below that, we have our oil filter wrench, and below that is our 15mm socket. All right, we are now underneath the truck and right underneath the passenger side. By the engine, as you can see, here's our oil drain plug, and we're going to take our 15mm socket and just unscrew that. Make sure you have your drip pan underneath. And then you're going to want to try to catch the plug as it comes out. If you ran your truck a little while, the oil might be hot, so be careful. And now we wait. All right, what you want to do is make sure you clean off the drain plug. Obviously, make sure that gasket is still on there as well. You can use brake cleaner if you want for, extra, but we're just going to use the good old paper towel method. So just make sure it's clean and you're good to go. All right, now we're just going to put the screw back in. Just going to start by hand tightening it first. And then we're going to come and finish off with the socket. And then just make sure it's hand tight. You don't need to go overkill, just need to make sure you're not going to have oil come out of your drain pan. Alright, now let's move on to the filter. So this is the most annoying part about doing this, is where GM in their infinite wisdom decided to put this oil filter right here with this nice little bar coming right across.
When you take the oil filter off, you want to make sure the gasket is still on the old oil filter. As you can see, the black part around this old part here.
All right, now we're going to prep the new filter. So obviously you see this black gasket here. What we're going to do is take our 1 quart of oil here, just dip our finger in, and then we're just going to rub a little oil around the new filter gasket before we put it back on. Hand tightening back on. We just want this hand tight. Alright, so we confirmed everything's tight down below, so now we're going to add our 6 quarts of oil. Again, I'm using 5W30 full synthetic. Make sure you check your manufacturer to make sure you're using the correct weight. Alright guys, we completed our oil change here. Thanks for watching. As you can see, it's pretty easy to do this from home, especially with the high inflated prices these days. So make sure you catch us out on RealAmericanOutdoors.com. Also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Like and subscribe to all of our videos and platforms. Check us out on Tourney X for the American Fishing Challenge. Thank you, and we'll catch you next time.